Good morning, Titans. Today is Wednesday, February 13th. I'm Jamie Hughes.
And I'm Antonio Lavermon. How you doing? Jamie, did you fill out your class request form for next year?
I did. Aw, you're not going to be here to fill one out for next year.
I know. But don't forget to turn in your course request form by tomorrow to your second period teacher.
We've got a boatload of announcements, so let's get started.
To follow up with last week's story, we have some evacuation and lockdown procedures of which we would like you to be aware of.
In the case of a lockdown, when class is in session, teachers will lock the door and turn off the lights. Students and staff move away from the doors and windows and hide as much as possible. Be quiet. During passing period, students are to go to the nearest open classroom. Do not attempt to make it to your own room. After a short time, teachers will lock the door and turn off the lights. Students and staff move away from the doors and windows to hide as much as possible. Be quiet. We will stay in lockdown until the administration announces an all clear. Do not react to any bells or tones during the lockdown. A bell or tone will never end a lockdown. Please follow all of these procedures in the event of an evacuation or lockdown.
In the case of an evacuation, by the sound of the fire alarm, all CTE rooms and art rooms will move through the back double gate into the staff parking lot. The first teacher to arrive will unlock the gate if needed. Students will move to the soccer field with the first class to arrive proceeding to the far end of the field. Each class will line up from sideline to sideline. All PE classrooms will go directly to the soccer field and line up in the same fashion as described above. Any PE classes in the stadium will remain in the stadium lining up on the field from sideline to sideline. The S building will exit through the gate to the back staff parking lot and proceed to the soccer field lining up in the same manner as described above. The L and A buildings will exit through the front gate into the front staff parking lot and proceed through the parking lot and cross to the front entrance to the stadium. The stadium gate will be unlocked prior to the arrival of the first class. Once inside the stadium, classes will proceed onto the field, moving to the far end of the field and lining up from sideline to sideline. Teachers, as you vacate your classroom, please bring with you a current roll sheet, your green and red cards, and leave your classroom unlocked. The firemen may need to access them. When you reach your evacuation area, please take roll. If all of your students are present, please display the green card when the administrator arrives. Do not return to class until all call announces that it is safe to return to your classrooms or permission to return is given by an administrator at your evacuation site. You can expect a drill soon. We appreciate your cooperation.
Club Photo Day is Friday. This year's photos will be taken in the amphitheater area. Be sure to check the schedule for your club's photo. The schedule will be posted in today's bulletin, and teachers will have the schedule as well. We'll also show you the times at the end of the show.
The Biomed Club is hosting the Spring Blood Drive next week. Reporters Sarabjot Shergill and Jamie Hughes talked to the Biomed Club president and vice president to get the details.
The Spring Blood Drive of 2013 is on February 20th. You can sign up during both lunches on the stage or in room S106 after school.
To be eligible to donate blood, you need to be at least 16 years of age or older, weigh 110 pounds, and have a signed parent consent form. So, don't be a dum-dum, be a smarty, and donate blood.
For Patients is underway. Bring your loose change to your third period class to donate to the Leukemia and Lymphoma Society until February 22nd. The third period class, which collects the most money, will win a pizza party.
The Hope Club is hosting a Souls for Souls shoe drive until March 4th. Please bring your new or used shoes and drop them off in the collection box in the front office. Give back to your community by recycling your old shoes and give them to someone who truly needs them.
The chilly morning weather means many students are wearing their beanies to school. Some were surprised and upset to find out the new school hat policy also applies to beanies. Bash Desange and Anthony Prenti have the story.
Hey guys, can't wear those beanies anymore.
Are you serious?
I am serious.
Why not? Why?
You can't have any type of sports logo on it anymore.
Don't.
Gonna have to take them. Sorry guys.
On campus, there have been a lot of students who have been wearing beanies. However, there has been a rule clarification concerning the rules on beanies.
The beanie policy just involves the fact that you can't have professional sports names on your beanie, either on a label, actually you can just turn that inside out, or knit it into the cap. Those aren't allowed anymore, but just regular beanies, solid color, or even with some stripes, those are fine.
Beanie and the hat rule are the same. Administration just never saw beanies as a big problem until recently.
We talked about
hats, and how hats need to be antelope Titan headwear, but we didn't mention beanies. And this year, whether it's a style thing, whether it's because the weather's been more cold, you know, many students are starting to show up in beanies that aren't solid, which we never minded in the past. If someone wore a black or a white beanie and it was just solid, but these are very specific to sports teams. So it ties to our policy with students not being able to wear any type of a hat other than Antelope High School.
Like wearing hats, when you wear beanies, you will receive the same consequences.
Consequences are just like any other dress code violation, which is the first time you're going to get a warning. We're going to ask you to pass your beanie over, and we'll give it back to you at the end of the week. Second time would be detention, and then the third time would be up to the administrator's discretion.
Many students wear beanies for freedom of expression and feel that administration is changing the rules to make them miserable.
My opinion for the rule, this is like, it's dumb. Like, I don't see what the point about it doing is like, and like we can wear them after school, like we're still on campus. I don't see what the big deal is. Like, this is a dumb rule. Like, it's pointless. Like, beanies don't do anything bad. It's just people like to express themselves with clothes, so I don't see why they should ban them.
Honestly, I don't agree with the rule, obviously, because I wear beanies all the time, and really the reason that they're not letting us wear beanies, I think, is a really dumb reason, because, I mean, honestly, we live in Antelope. There's no gangs in Antelope. We're not going to go fight anyone over a beanie or a team or anything, you know what I mean? So I really don't agree with it. I was like, it's a way to express ourselves and, like, show what brands we support or what team we support, you know what I mean? So I really don't agree with the rule at all.
While students may disagree, administration believes the rule is a necessary precaution for student safety.
And beanies fall into the same category of safety in that, unfortunately, it's not a big group of our students by any means, but there are some students that choose to pick teams that are affiliated with gangs, and their goal or mission is to let other people know that they're tied to that gang affiliation. And safety has to be our #1 concern on this campus, especially now.
My name is Batch Dozan, signing off for Titan TV News.
Do you like seafood? Well, you're in luck. On Saturday, the Parent Boosters Club is hosting a crab feed. The fundraiser will be held at Johnson Hall, Placer County Fairgrounds at 6 o'clock p.m. Visit the AntelopeParentBoosters.org for more information.
The lost and found has been quickly piling up. All items will be donated soon, so please stop by and check for any lost items.
Valentine's Day is tomorrow and love is in the air. Don't forget to find out who your perfect match is by purchasing your matchmaker results from the student store at lunch for $2 with ASB or $3 without. Or send a crushed can to that special someone. You can send a crushed can for $1.50, find out who it is for 50 cents, or stay anonymous for $2. Avid is delivering the crushed cans tomorrow, so buy them today.
The school sports program was part of National Letter of Intent Signing Day when 3 football players, Darren Echeverria, Tyler Winston, and Michael Acorque, announced the colleges they've committed to for full-ride football scholarships during a press conference in the library last Wednesday afternoon. Reporters Matt Hoffman, Julian Perez, and Chris Howell have the details.
Football for the Air Force Academy, and it's a great opportunity because it sets you up in your career after graduation. And it's a Division I football program that plays in a good conference, so it'll be a lot of fun.
I got a scholarship, full ride scholarship to San Jose State to play football, and it feels really good to know that after 4 years of working towards it, you finally accomplish what you set your goals for, and it's just one step into working harder.
Well, Titans, that's all for today's show.
Be sure to tune in for Friday's show. It's going to be a good one.
Until next time, Titans, have a great day.
Bye. We'll see you guys.
Bye.